It's late November 2025. Heavy monsoon rains, amplified by a rare tropical cyclone sweeping across the Malacca Strait, unleash a devastating wave of floods and landslides across Indonesia's vulnerable island of Sumatra. The hardest-hit region, North Sumatra, where rivers burst their banks, mountain slopes gave way, and entire villages vanished beneath mud and floodwaters. The catastrophe unfolds in stages. Furious rains pound the island for days. Rivers overflow. Hillsides already weakened by rain collapse. Flash floods roar through towns and valleys. Houses, roads, bridges, and infrastructure built for clear skies, not for runaway water, are no match for the force of nature. Communications are lost, roads washed away, and entire communities cut off. In the worst-hit areas, rescue crews cannot reach those trapped. As of today, the confirmed death toll has surged beyond 300 people, making this one of the deadliest natural disasters in recent memory across Sumatra. Hundreds more remain missing, dozens injured, and tens of thousands displaced. In North Sumatra alone, more than 116 fatalities have been reported, with many more feared buried under mud or washed away by floods. Entire districts are now ghost towns. Villages once vibrant with life are reduced to shattered homes, submerged streets, and debris-filled waterways. Families are displaced, survivors are scattered, and mourning sweeps through communities still waiting for news of missing loved ones. Hospitals overflow, shelters are overwhelmed, and relief operations struggle under the weight of scale. What makes this disaster particularly severe isn't just the rainfall, though that was historic, but the geography and climate vulnerability of the region. Sumatra is no stranger to seasonal flooding, but climate change trends, deforestation, and weakened soil stability have amplified the danger. Hillsides stripped of trees lose their natural anchors. Heavy rain saturates unstable slopes. Villages built close to rivers or on hill bases become traps when water surges down. In North Sumatra, many affected areas were remote without strong infrastructure, with limited early warning systems, and with populations accustomed to seasonal rain, but not to storm plus cyclone intensity. That combination turned a disaster from possible to catastrophic. Rescue efforts are underway, but they're being slowed by terrain and scale. Damaged roads, downed bridges, and cut-off villages mean many victims remain unreachable. Local authorities and national disaster agencies are deploying helicopters, military transport, and emergency teams, but even that can't cover every devastated mountain slope and flooded valley. In hard-hit districts like Central Tapanuli, Sibolga, and other remote regencies, officials say controlling the situation is still a total cutoff. Aid food, rice, cooking oil, shelters is being distributed to displaced survivors. Governments have declared states of emergency in impacted provinces, but the recovery will take far more than temporary shelter and blankets. Rebuilding homes, restoring roads, clearing debris, replanting forests, and rethinking land use to prevent future tragedies. This disaster is a staggering reminder of a harsh truth in a world increasingly shaped by climate extremes. Geography, human activity, and weather don't just collide, they amplify each other. For North Sumatra, the floods and landslides of 2025 are a tragic chapter, but for all of us, it's a wake-up call. We need better early warning systems. We need responsible land management. We need long-term planning for climate-resilient infrastructure. And we have to remember that behind every reported death toll are real people, families torn apart, lives lost, communities changed forever. The floods may recede, the rains may stop, but before the rivers dry and the mud settles, the consequences will last for generations.